Alright, this is GED 63 test number 1 by Professor Alfredo Gil Olivares Jr. Go ahead and start the review. Alright, we have the expression right there. 4 minus 8 parentheses 5 minus 3. Do the parentheses first. So you got to do this first here. See, 5 minus 3 is a 2. Now, order operations that you got to do multiplication. So you multiply the negative 8 times 2 is a negative 16. So now once you have that, you have 4 minus 16 is a negative 12. Okay? Like the cost for cheese enchiladas. Margie's, open 24 hours, great boss, great food, great work, always great place to go. All right, next question. Evaluate these two fractions. Let's subtract them. First of all, they don't have the same denominator, so let's make them have that. Prime numbers right there. 2 divides this, 3 divides this, so 6 is 2 times 3. 4, 2 divides 4, 2 divides that, so 4 is 2 times 2. So now LCD is the most in any row. I have 2, 2, and a 3. 2 times 3 is 4, times 3 is 12. So they have to have 12 in the bottom of the denominator. So now, multiply this one by 2, 2, 2 on top, 2 on the bottom, and 3 on top, 3 on the bottom. So now this is going to be 2 over 12, and it's going to be 9 over 12. Now we can put them together as 2 minus 9 over 12, and 2 minus 9 is a negative 7 over 12. Okay, like your weight loss in this week or something. Alright, next one. 4a plus 2b. Alright, so we're going to do this one. Evaluate this if you have these numbers right here. So substitute these numbers in there for the formula. So 4 times negative 3, 2 times negative 4, and that's going to be negative 12 and negative 8. Together, that's going to be a negative 20. Okay, that's like the cost of a, I don't know, low carb plated with 2 flour tortillas, of course. This one. 1,000 times 1.12, 1.2 to the 2 power. So 1.2 is 1.44. Multiply it right there. Put it in there. Multiply 1,000 times this is going to be 1440 right there. So 1440 minus 500 is 940. And this would be an example like a balance on your $1,000 payday loan after you send your minimum payment of $500. You make it, and now you only owe 940. Good deal, huh? All right, this one. So now we have a function. Let's evaluate 60. Put a 60 in there. 60 times 60, 3,600 times 0.01 is 36. Subtract those two numbers, and you're going to get 864. So right there's multiplication. So now, what does this mean? What would it be? This is the balance on your $900 credit card that you bought stuff with, the cool stuff. Loan, okay, after you make 60 payments. 60 payments later, or 5 years from now, that $900, you only owe $864. Good deal, huh? All right. Evaluate this. First thing I do is divide. 0.24 by 12 is 0.02 right here. And add these two numbers is 1.02. 1.02 times 1,000 is going to be 1,020 minus 21. Subtract those two numbers, so you're going to get 999. Okay, what is this? Well, I'll give you an example. Balance on your $1,000 credit card. Let's say you're in spring break with your 4 best friends, Mustang Island or something. And so you balance on your $1,000 credit card loan after you make your $21 minimum payment one time. How much do you owe now? Only $999 on that credit card. Good news. All right, holy cow. Original lice population infestation in your head. You got 100 of them. Find f of 4. What's going to happen 4 days from now? Well, you know what's going to happen. They're going to multiply exponentially. So 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 is this right here. That's going to be 16 times that is going to be 1,600. So if you had 100, now you have 1,600. So lice on your head after 4 days of itching and scratching. Let's simplify this. So we're going to have to put the number in there, put it in there, and simplify it. So evaluate this guy. Okay, so 4 squared, 3 times 4, that. Okay, so 4 means 4 times 4. 4 squared means 4 times 4. 3 times 4, so you have 16 plus 12 plus 2. That and that's going to give you 30. And that's going to be 5. So 30 divided by 5 is going to be 6. So what is that? That's like the cost of buttermilk pancakes. How's that? This one. This is, all right, so let's evaluate this one too. This function, f of 2, put it in there, 2 and 2 for the x. Well, that times that is 180, and 2 plus 1 is 3. So this divided by this, first order operation, don't add but divide. So divide this, you get 60, plus that, 160. So what is that like? Let's say, I don't know, you take a chocolate candy bar in your pocket upstairs, and you're working in the attic in the air conditioner or something. So the temperature in the summer of your chocolate candy bar, it's in your pocket, yes, after 2 minutes in the attic of your house. So it's going to be at what? 160 degrees is that chocolate bar in your pocket. This one, evaluate this function. So put a 6 in there. 6 minus 2 is 4. Square root of 4 is 2 because 2 times 2 is 4. Or cost of milk, the bottle of milk or something. This one. Put a 1 in there. So you have 1 minus 2. 1 minus 2 is a negative 1. The square root of negative 1 is no real number solution for this. Because you have the square root of a negative number. It could be 0 or more, but not negatives. Alright, this one. Evaluate this function. F of negative 10. So we're going to put those numbers in there. If we put negative 10, put a negative 10 there. Negative 10 times negative 10 is a positive 100. Copy this. 400 minus 30 plus that. Now this right here is going to be 370. Add 2 more. So that's 372. What would it be like the cost for one soda? Evaluate this function. F of 4. Okay, so square root of 4, 4 squared. 4 squared means 4 times 4. That's 16. So now square root of 4 is 2 because 2 times 2 is that. So you have 2 minus 16 is a what? Negative 14. So what would it cost you for green enchiladas or something? That's a value function. Okay, f of 1. Put it in there. F of 1. So you're going to have 1 minus 4. It's going to be negative 3. As we value negative 3 is 3. And we're done. 3. So this is like the cost for one crispy chicken taco. This one. Cube root of 8 plus cube root of 27. F of 5 means there's an x right here. Put a 5 there. Now let's keep working it. Well, cube root of this means what number times itself? 3 times gives this. So 2 times 2 is 4. 2 is 8. So it's 2. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 is 27. Yes. So 2 plus 3 on top. Numerator. So we have 5 over 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1. So that's like the cost of a side of sour cream. Solve this linear equation. How do we do this? Let's see. First of all, I'm going to add 3 to both sides. 3, 3. So I know these are gone. So now you have 2x equal minus 3x plus 25. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add 3x to both sides. So what's going to happen when you add 3x over here? You know what's going to happen. These are going to be gone. Boom. They're out of here. All right. Now what happens? Now we have 3x and 2x is 5x is 25. So divide by 5, divide by 5. So x is 5. So this is like the cost for one solar and carne asada taco. Let's do parentheses first. PEMDAS. Please excuse my dear inside. Remember that. Parentheses, exponent, multiply, divide, add, subtract. So multiply this. 2 times that is 2x. 2 times 1.5 is 3. Bring it down. 2 times that is 2. That times that is negative 10. Put that. This is 1x. I'll put the 1 right there. And that's going to be 3x minus that. So now let's go ahead. Minus 3 minus 3. So we have, these are gone. So this right here is minus 13. You still have this. 2x equals 3x minus 13. So now I'm going to do is what? Minus 3x both sides. And you know what's going to happen is going to be cancel right here. So now we have negative 1x equals negative 13. Divide by negative 1, divide by negative 1. And yes, of course, these will cancel. And what's left over is positive 13. So what is this? Oh, I don't know. Cost for beef enchiladas. Y equals 3x plus 5. Find y if x is 1/2. So substitute it in there. That's all. The 1/2 goes right in there. So now we have 3 times half is 3 halves. Well, 3 halves and 5 are 1. Nope. So LCD is 2. So multiply by 2. Multiply by 2. 2 times that is 10. 2 times that is 2. So 3 over 2 plus 10 over 2. Now we can put them together. 3 plus 10 over 2 or 13 over 2. This is like the weight gain this week, maybe. Here we go, another one. Let's do the parentheses stuff first. So we're going to go ahead and negative 2 times 3x is negative 6x, and negative to negative is positive. So we have 4x minus 6x plus 10 equals that. So now we're going to go ahead and put the x's together, negative 2x, and now we're going to go minus 10 minus 10, and now what do we have? We have Negative 2x equals 3x minus 10. So we're going to go minus 3x to both sides. And again, what is going to happen here? These are going to cancel. So now they're gone. So what's left over is we have negative 5x equals negative 10 divided by negative 5 divided by negative 5. So x is a 2. This is like a cost for one bean and cheese taco maybe. All right. Literal equation. Nope, not literal equation. Yeah, just a regular equation. We know that there's a formula. We'll find y if p is this. So p substituted in there for the p right there. See the p? So now we're going to go minus 1 both sides. So that's 4 equals 3y. We still don't have y by itself because it says find y. So now we divide by 3. So 4/3 equals y. Okay. This one. Solve this linear equation. So what we're going to do is go ahead and distribute that first. 2 times that. First, we do the parentheses. And now we put this together. It's going to be negative 1x plus 8 equals that. Subtract minus 8. So now we have negative 1x equals 7x minus 8. So now we're going to go minus 7x. And again, what's going to happen to this ones? They're going to cancel each other out. They're out of there. So what's left over is we have negative 8x equals negative 8 divided by negative 8. So x equals what? 1. This is like the cost for a side of cheese. If the area of a circle is 100 pi, find the diameter. So we know the area, but we need to find the diameter. So I know that a equals pi r squared. That's the area of a circle. So let's put it in there. We know that 100 pi equals the area, equals pi r squared. This formula. Now, divide by pi. So 100 equals r squared. Take the square root. So 10 equals r. That's just the radius right here. But we don't want what? Diameter. Diameter is 2 radius. So 2 times 10 is 20. So the diameter is really going to be what? 20. Cost for 2 guacamole salads, $20. Alright. If the circumference of a circle is 10 pi, then find the area. Well, circumference is 2 pi r. So let's put what we know. We know that 10 pi equals 2 pi r, the circumference of this circle. So now, divide by pi, the 2 right here. But now, these are gone. But let's do this right here. 10 divided by 2 is 5. So the radius I know is 5. So this is 5. So how do I find the area of a circle? Well, radius is 5. If this is 5 right here, then guess what? Then we're going to have to go pi r squared. 5 times 5 is 25 times that, 25 pi. So the area is going to be what? 25 pi, of course. Solve this inequality. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract 1 from both sides. So now I have 3x is less than 9. Now divide by 3. Okay, if you divide by a positive number, you don't change the inequality sign. Leave it alone. So now x is less than 3 this way, don't include it. Or x is less than 3 this way, don't include it. Or from 3, don't include it, to negative infinity. Or open circle to the left. 4 ways to write the answer. Okay, I think the GED likes this guy. Alright, solve the inequality. Another one. So, first thing I'm going to do is add 1. So now we have negative 2x is greater than negative 4. Now, this time, I have to divide by negative 2 because that's what's in front of the x, the variable. Divide by negative 2, turn the little alligator inequality sign around the other direction and leave it like that. So now we have cancels. X is less than 2. That means it's 2, don't include it, goes to the left. From 2 to negative infinity goes to the left. Or 2 open circle goes to the left. And this is the way they want it on the GED. Alright, this one. Another solves the inequality. So first thing you can do is minus 260. So negative 2x less than or equal to 160 minus 260 is negative 100. So now divide by negative, again divide by a negative. You have to turn the inequality sign, the alligator, around the other direction. So then it's going to be x is greater than or equal to 50. Positive, negative by negative is a positive 50. Alright, now, so this means x is greater than or equal to 50, including the 50 this way, or including the 50 and goes to infinity, or including the 50 shaded in, go down. Not an open circle, but closed circle, okay? So this would be like, it takes 50 or more weeks to go from 260 pounds to 160 pounds with the right diet, the right exercise, and lots of water. Could happen. Okay. Literal equation. Bunch of letters, huh? Solve for A. So what I did is I multiplied by 1 over 5b, 1 over 5b on both sides. Now, what happens then is these cancel. The 5, and the b and b cancel. You have A, 1a. But now we have 4 over. Multiply the top or bottom. You have 4 over 35b. And 1a is just a. That's the answer right there. This one, another literal equation. Solve for the letter X. So what I'm going to do is multiply by 1 over 6y, 1 over 6y. So the 6 and the y goes away. You have 1x. And this would be 1 times 2 is 2. That times that is going to be 30y. So now x is 2 over 30y. But we need to simplify that. And then 2 times 1 is 2. And 2 times 15 is 30. Notice that we have 2 and a 2 there. They can cancel each other out. So x is 1 over what? 15y. Simplified out. Another literal equation. Okay, that's fine. Let's do it. Solve for B. Okay. So I'm going to rewrite it. 3a over b, 7 over 1. Now I'm going to cross multiply. So 1 times that is this, and b times that is that. So now we have 3a equals 7b. Okay, cross multiply like this. Like that. Or however you did it. Butterflies, whatever you call it. Now divide by 7 divided by 7. So guess what? These are gone. So we have what? B by itself. Yes. 3a over 7 equals d. Yes, we got it. Another literal equation. That's fine. Letters. So solve for z. So what we're going to do is divide, let's see, 5y and 5y here, both sides. So y plus 7 over 5y. Now the 5's cancel. The y's cancel. Oh, guess what? Z. So y plus 7 over 5y equals z. Yes, that works out great. All right, that's the first. That's 1 to 30. And this is super hard GED test, but you're going to get smart when you're going to study it, of course. And then after you pass the test, you're going to get your surfboard, go out to Mustang Island or somewhere, have fun out there. Enjoy that you succeeded in the GED, part 1 test anyway. And then after that, if you're super lucky, you go to Hawaii, have out there more fun, get your Hawaiian stuff on, get your surfboard out there in the ocean, get all your stuff on there, and go swimming out in the ocean, North Shore, somewhere, Hawaii, or somewhere fun. If you have some cash, of course. And then, after that, holy cow, the GED monster. Math is fun, yes, but the GED, ooh, that's scary. More scary than this monster, huh? But math is still fun. Once you learn it, it's fun. Holy cow, scary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But no, they're not more scary than the GED math test. I'll tell you right now, the GED math test is more scary. Yes, the GED is scarier than these guys, right? Really? Holy cow, more exponential growth of these guys. So 7 more. Holy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, golly. They grow exponentially. Like, remember those lice guys? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. There they are. The 7 guys in there. Huh? So, what's more scary than this? Holy cow. Crunchy. Is crunchy more scary than... No. The GED math test is more scarier than crunchy. I'll tell you that right now. If you don't know what's on it, it's going to be scary and tough. But anyway, go study. Thank you. This is Professor Alfredo Galavetes Jr. Thank you. You have a great day. Bye.